Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Nanci Horn, General Manager of Hilldale. Today we are pleased to announce that Hilldale will be again partnering with the Wisconsin Film Festival as a host for its annual event this April. Hilldale has been a proud partner of the Wisconsin Film Festival since 2012. This is an incredible community event, and we are proud to be able to expand on that support with the donation of theater equipment. Hilldale strongly believes in the arts, and we're so grateful to be able to contribute in this way.
Thanks, Nancy. My name is Ben Reiser. I'm Director of Operations for this year's Wisconsin Film Festival. Thrilled to be here, back in our home away from home here at Hilldale. Hilldale's been an extremely popular and vital venue for us since 2012, the dawn of the digital exhibition age of movie theaters, when we were desperate to find a venue that already had projectors that could show new films in the digital format, and Hilldale was the perfect spot. It was this space was run by Sundance Cinemas at the time, but we've been happy to work with all of the different movie theater chains that have taken over this spot over the years. And when we found out that that AMC was closing their doors at the beginning of December, we were in a panic. We didn't know what we would do without this venue. And while we're sad to say goodbye to this location, we're thrilled to just have this one more year here to send this beloved venue out in style, to give Madison cinephiles one more chance to bask in the splendor of seeing movies the way they're meant to be seen, on large screens, surrounded by friends and neighbors, sharing in the communal experience. And the extraordinarily generous donation of equipment that comes along with this arrangement that we've made is going to go a long way in securing the future of the festival for years to come. And I want to thank Hilldale for their incredible generosity and for their willingness to figure this out with us and make this happen. And also, we would not be here without the man sitting to my left, District 11's Alder Bill Tischler.
Thank you. Yeah, I grew up in this neighborhood, 55 years ago. And for me, some of my best memories were biking down to Hilldale, especially in the summertime when it was really hot out, to see movies at Hilldale in an air-conditioned theater. I think I remember summer of '77. I probably saw Star Wars at least 25 times. It's difficult, for me to say goodbye to a neighborhood theater. But I'm just so excited and thrilled that we have that everyone has one more chance to experience film here with the Wisconsin Film Festival. And just the incredible generosity of Hilldale, not just the location, but also donating the film projectors afterwards. This is really an example of putting people before profits, and I think this is really something special. And I think this is what. I think this year the Wisconsin Film Festival really, celebrates, like I said, putting people before profits. It's something that the university does. It's something that the Wisconsin Film Festival does, by bringing people together, especially now. Many people. We coming out of a pandemic. People had to watch movies by themselves. Now they have an opportunity to come together, and this is great. And I think that the donation of the equipment is really going to make the city of Madison, will continue to allow the city of Madison to be known as a premier destination for those who love cinema. And I think here we are on Valentine's Day, and so I can't think of a better Valentine's gift than to get tickets, come down here in a couple of weeks, and enjoy the film festival. So thank you everybody for coming.
Are there any questions? Linda?
I know that you don't really know where the equipment can go, but are there any leads?
We are, the festival has for a while now, well, since its beginning, has been a combination of venues that are already equipped with projectors and screens and sound equipment, and venues that are not traditionally set up for film viewing, and especially, again, in this age of digital film exhibition, some of the venues that had 35 millimeter equipment, that might still have 35 millimeter equipment, did not make that transition to the digital cinema package projectors that are the industry standard, and in fact the only way to show most of, if not all of, the films that are released and that we show at the festival. And so these projection systems, if they hold out, they are fairly old in terms of digital cinema projectors. We're looking at all kinds of ideas for next year.
Are they mobile? I mean,
No.
you need to put them somewhere and leave them there, basically.
Yes, yeah, they're not the kind of things that they're big. They require extensive exhaust systems. Right, they're not the kind of things we want to move around too much. We're hoping we can move them and give them some new homes, and then take advantage of those new homes throughout the year and for future Wisconsin film festivals. But we're at the very early stages of trying to figure that stuff out. I think first we're just trying to tackle the idea of taking complete ownership of this space for the festival in a way that, even though we've been here for 10 or 11 years, we haven't, it's always been under the auspices of whoever was actually running this theater. This year we're running this theater, so I got to figure out how to make popcorn and stuff. Any other questions? Grant?
Yeah, previously the festival hosted 3 screens, like sharing it with the owner of Sundance and AMC. Will you open that up to all 6 screens?
We thought about it and decided no, and then in the end, the arrangement that we made with Hilldale and with AMC is that AMC left complete theater systems for three screens. So we're going to stick with the 3 screens. There are still 6 theaters worth of seats here and a bunch of other things. So one of the things we need to figure out is, what are we doing with all that stuff after the last movie shows here on April 20th. I should mention that we are running 3 screens for 7 days. We'll actually be here from April 14th through the 20th. The festival starts the night before at Shannon Hall, our traditional opening night, Thursday night screening. But we expect to show between 80 and 90 films here over the course of 7 days. We expect to have well over 10,000 attendees just at this venue alone. I will say that one of the closing night selections that we've already booked for the festival here is Peter Bogdanovich's The Last Picture Show, which seemed like we got to do it. But we'll be thinking of all kinds of other things to sort of help celebrate the end of this beloved venue. Did I answer your question? I can't remember. Yes,
Yeah.
3 screens.
3 screens on 6. Well,
Any
so
other-
you'll have those theaters open, I guess as a follow-up, you'll have them open, people can just go in there and socialize, or what?
I don't know if we want unsupervised frolicking in the 3 empty theaters. No, I think we'll think about if there's any uses. One thing that we do a lot of is have post-screening Q&As, and usually we're tied to like a 25-minute time slot for those Q&As so that we can empty the theater and bring in the audience for the next film. So with those 3 empty theaters, I suppose it's possible we might move some Q&As over to those empty theaters so they can continue on past a 25-minute time slot if we have a guest who's compelling and wants to keep talking and got more questions to answer. Yeah, we've been in here a few times since the beginning of the year, and we've been exploring all the nooks and crannies and all the secret offices and rooms, and it's really like we're kids in a candy store. We're still trying to figure out all the magic that's hidden around here. Anyone else? Well, thanks so much. I think the 3 of us will be available if you have any follow-up questions you want to address in the days to come, in the weeks to come. I should say that in honor of this announcement, our all festival passes, which normally are $325, we're doing a 1-week flash sale starting today for Valentine's Day. Those are now available for $250, $25. This is our 25th annual festival, so that's where that number comes from. We're also putting tickets on sale today for our annual First Look at the Fest, which will be, as it was last year, across the street at the Great Dane Hilldale in their pool room. That's our annual ticketed event where the night before the film guide gets distributed via Isthmus, people can get an advance copy of that guide and pour through it and buy some tickets for individual screenings at the end of the night. They're also going to be able to see about an hour's worth of coming attractions for festival films. It's an extremely popular event, and we're thrilled to be able to do it at Hilldale again this year. And if we can figure things out, we might actually open up Theater 1 here to show those coming attractions that night after we've done some drinking and eating and guide perusing across the street at Great Dane. Linda?
Flash sale is 1 week
1 week from today.
from today
Starting, you can,
for the all festival pass.
for the All Festival Pass. And First Look tickets will be on sale until they're sold out. Those are
What's the date of the previous screening?
good question. That First Look at the Fest is Wednesday, March 8th. The film guide will be online and in Isthmus on Thursday, March 9th. Tickets go on sale to the general public on Saturday, March 11th. And I believe that we are hoping to have this box office open on Saturday, March 11th for people to come and buy tickets in person if that's what they want to do. Tickets will also, of course, be available online at the same time.
Are there going to be on-campus box office tickets sales as well?
Probably not. Last year we camped out in the lobby of the Mitchell Theater on campus, but I think like everyone else, we're a little bit short-staffed, and I think that I think this box office location has certain advantages: parking, nearby food, a big lobby for people to hang out in while they're waiting to buy tickets. Although I will also say that there's no price difference between buying tickets in person and buying tickets online, and the online experience for the last few years using our Eventive ticketing platform is, I've been told, super smooth for everyone. So feel free to stay home and save your going out time for the festival itself. Linda?
Is the fest for 2023 called Wisconsin Film Festival Hilldale, or does that only pertain to this films at this site?
Wisconsin Film Festival Hilldale is what we're named this venue. We needed to come up with something, and we got really creative. Okay, thanks everybody.
Thank you so much for coming.